So basically for breakfast, we're gonna have 2 open-faced bagel sandwiches with 2 eggs, and then turkey sausage, and of course a bagel, and a little bit of chest mix with some low-fat milk, and then some Greek yogurt with some blueberries. So, what's up, y'all? We are headed to the gym finally. It's about 10 o'clock-ish, so we're gonna have about 2 hours in the gym, an hour and 45 minutes. So we should have a great day today. I'm looking rough. I need to shave my face. I need to get my hair aligned. And I need to get a retwist, because right now I'm looking pretty bogus, and I hate looking like this, but been too busy, and I got a lot of shit going on, too much stuff going on to really, get my hair aligned, go to the barber shop and do all that shit. So to save money and to save time, and my camera just fucked up, as you guys saw. To save money and to save time, I'm probably just gonna line myself up and shave myself just to get it done, but I'll probably do that later because, I'm about to go to the gym. So yeah, today we have full body push. Today is Friday, so we're looking to have a pretty fucking good damn day today at the gym. I'm feeling pretty good. I had a good breakfast. Got the caffeine in me. Got my Alani. Sipping on it right now, just so we can, have the caffeine kind of flowing through our veins as soon as we get to the gym. Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm not super sore or overly sore. I will say that my Achilles is kind of sore a little bit, but I don't know why. Maybe just me stepping and walking and going up and downstairs and shit all day and all this shit. So maybe that's why I'm sore. But yeah, today should be a pretty good day. Pretty sure I'm gonna take a shit at the gym because the caffeine making my gut kind of. You guys already know. So let's talk about setting goals. So it's incredibly important for anyone and everyone to set goals to get to where they want to get to, or get to a main goal, or to your dream, or get to a task you want to fulfill, or anything like that. So you got to set goals. Dreams without goals are just dreams. If you don't have a goal or goals to hit, it's going to make it almost impossible for you to reach your dreams or reach the heights you want to get to. So you got to make goals, right? You can't just always go freestyle with things and then expect success to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, the gym goal, I'm gonna lose weight. I want to get down 180. So I'm like, all right, I need to lose. My goal is to lose between a pound and a pound and a half a week to get down to 180. Within 8 weeks. That's like a goal of mine. So I calculate my calories. I calculate my calories burnt, and I kind of do the math and even them out so I can make sure I'm on that goal to reach the weight that I want to get to, right? So that's with anything. You need to have smaller, manageable goals that you can hit, so you can complete a bigger goal. So if your goal is to make $1 million a year, you can't just say my goal is to be a millionaire. Like, it's just not that simple. You can't say my goal is to be a millionaire and you're gonna become a millionaire. You got to be like, all right, so my big goal, or my overarching goal, is I want to be a millionaire. I want to be able to make $1 million a year or more. So you got to break that down into bite sizes. But all right, so right now I'm making 40 grand a year. So what can I do to get to 80 grand a year? So double my income, right? So all right, so maybe I will pick up a second job, or maybe I will start a business, like a side business, or do a couple part-time jobs, or maybe I'm going to sell some things that I don't need, or maybe I'm going to get a new job that pays me a higher wage, or maybe I'm going to, get a skill or learn a skill that is going to pay me more. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have these many goals to reach the big goal. You know what I mean? Like for me, if I'm like for my content, right? I'm like, I want to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year because I'm almost at 400. What do I gotta do? So I can't say I just need 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm like, my goal is to get at least 100 subscribers per month by the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? So what can I do to do that? So I'm like, one of my goals to get more subscribers each day, each month is I'm going to post 2 to 3 reels a day, engaging reels that are funny, that are educational, that are entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So like that is a goal. Post 2 to 3 reels a day to make sure that I'm getting enough followers or 100 followers a month. It's really incredibly important to have manageable, reachable, attainable, bite-sized goals that collect and stack and stack and stack over the long term to reach your bigger goal, right? It's like you go to get your bachelor's degree, or in college, you have to go through K through 12 first. So every grade is a stepping stone to the next grade, and then you finally you graduate high school, you finally go to college, and each semester is a stepping stone, and then each year, and then your freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, and then boom, bachelor's degree, right? So everything in life, every goal you're gonna have, every dream you're gonna have to, have these manageable, bite-sized goals. And I'm an actor. For me, I'm an actor, right? And I haven't been able to audition and stuff for a while, and that's not an excuse. But I have been busy with other stuff, my content creating. But for my goal, I'm of course, I want to, become a well-known actor. How do I, create that goal sheet? Okay, so let's make a goal to do at least one monologue a week, so I can practice and sharpen my acting skills. And then another goal that can help me become a bigger, well-known actor is, how about I do 5 auditions every 2 weeks? So that'd be 10 auditions a month. And then, so I'm getting 10 auditions, so, that's hundreds of auditions a year. So, eventually somebody will call me back on those 100 callbacks. It might be 5, but that's a goal right there. Or, just really start my skills. Okay, how about me taking an acting class every month? That will help me prolong and, project my career further, because I'm getting that constant acting skills, and I'm getting that constant connection with other actors, stuff like that. So it has nothing to do with finish, right? But it's an example to help you guys kind of understand why you need to create smaller goals, and why goals and action is really important to get to your dreams and things you want to do. So I can leave it at that. Probably talking a little bit too much, but in my personal life, I try to make small attainable goals for myself, because it really makes it easier. And when you have things that are manageable, and rather saying I'm trying to be a billionaire, rather than you say I want to be make 100,000, then 200,000, then 400,000, and you create these goals, these smaller goals that you can reach, quicker, and then they combine to make a bigger goal. That's how you do it. So yeah. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna see you in the gym. I just kind of give you guys a little bit of motivation and a little bit of advice on goal making and goal setting and why it's important. So see you guys in the gym. So we're starting off on the Stairmaster to get a good sweat going and the warm up, and then we're going right into some dumbbell chest presses. We got the 90s today just because we're feeling a little bit decent, wanted to do a little bit of heavier work. It's all good, even though it's heavier, still strict form, going down, getting the great stretch at the bottom, holding the weight, trying to stretch out our pecs as much as possible. And as you guys can see, my motherfucking chest looks pretty swollen, looks pretty big right now. So getting a really good chest pump. My chest is growing. My chest is becoming more lean. I'm getting those big ass double D titties. And I've been working hard on that shit. So yeah, getting this fucking work in. Taking our time, getting a great stretch at the bottom, as you guys know. And struggling a little bit at the top, but it's all good. My arms starting to become pretty shredded. I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking kind of rough, not gonna lie, guys. I need a hairline. I need to shave. I need to look like a goddamn black caveman. And to superset it, we're gonna do some side laterals with this machine, as you guys know. It's one of my favorite machines, best machine that you could possibly do, I think, for your side delts, because it has a cable attachment. As you guys can see, it also is easy to use because you just use it with a pin. You put the pin in for the weight, and then it has those handles, which are great in your hand when you're doing this exercise. And just, overall pretty good. It's a pretty good exercise. I love it. And, it's a great tool to use for hypertrophy and to go to failure, because you don't have to worry about, the dumbbells. A little bit harder to get that stretch to the bottom. And then here we go. Second set of our chest presses. Then we went down 10 pounds to 80s, because 90s were pretty heavy. It's still very manageable, and I was able to use them still. But we went down a little bit in weight, and then, some mechanics going down, getting a great stretch, taking our time at the bottom, not rushing it. Let's see how long I stay down there. About 2 seconds. You can stay a little bit longer. Usually my last rep, I try to stay down there for 5 seconds to emphasize that stretch. So guys, if you're trying to really grow, stay down there a little bit further, and getting a great stretch so you can keep that stretch on that chest or those pecs, right? And yeah, we're going to failure. We're trying to fucking cook our shit. Going down, 1, 2, 3, 4, almost 5. And then next superset with our side laterals. And look at that delt vein, guys. We are fucking looking like a fucking animal. We're looking like a beast. We're looking pretty good, looking pretty swole. Getting that great delt work. And one thing with this machine too is if you really want to hit front delts, you can. You just turn in your body into the machine, and then you can do one arm each. It's a great tool to hit front delts. Like I said, I'm not a big front delt person. You don't necessarily have to hit your front delts because most people's front delts are already overdeveloped. You hit them when you're doing incline bench press. You hit them when you're doing any pressing movement at all. Your front delts are going to hit anyway. If you're doing a shoulder press, you're going to hit them because that's mainly the lift is your front delts with a shoulder press. So, most people don't need to really focus on front delts. But if you like training your front delts, totally fine. That machine is a great option for your front delt training. And then I believe this is my last set. And yeah, taking our time, getting that chest open, that chest up. One thing I could probably do a little bit better is arch my back a little bit. When you're doing these exercises, guys, make sure you're keeping your chest high. Always keep your chest high, regardless if you're doing flat, if you're doing incline. Keep your chest high. It helps you arch your back as well as it helps you get a great stretch of your pecs to bottom too. Taking our time. Guys, I can lift a lot more weight than like 90s, 80s, and 70s, but it's not about how heavy the weight is. It's about how you utilize the weight and that stretch and that time under tension. So remember that. Stop trying to lift heavy ass weight for a couple reps, guys. Get some medium to moderate challenging weight still, and keep that time under tension. It's better to do less reps with great form, great time under tension than doing more reps, or doing less reps with heavy weight, or doing more reps, with shitty fucking form. So remember that. If you really want to grow, I'm trying to teach you guys how to grow. And here we go, side laterals, last set. There we go. Trying to go close to failure. My fucking shoulders are on 10. They're on fucking 10, guys. Front of failure. You guys can see I'm loosening a little bit. I'm getting a little bit fatigued, but we're still cooking those fucking delts out. It doesn't matter. And now I'm listening to music. I'm talking to myself like, come on, motherfucker. You got a couple more in you. We're not going to give up now. We'll see if we get a couple more in there. 2, maybe 1 more, 3. There we go. And then now, as you guys can see, moving on to the next movement, some incline bench press. I already did my like high stretching movement, which was the dumbbells, so I already had a great stretch with those. So I'm just doing something that's heavy, makes me feel like a beast, and I'm still at my top pecs, which is incline bench press. This is a great movement. As you guys can see, I have my back arch still, and my chest is high, and I'm trying to keep the bar higher in my chest so it can really emphasize those top pecs stretch. Going up, going slow on the way down. There we go. Time under tension. And we're going. Got it up there. Guys, get a spotter. Don't be like me. And I like to go to failure, close to failure. And then, I'll be struggling to get up to the top. That's very dangerous. But if you don't have a spotter and you want to train like a fucking cycle like me, make sure there's no clips on the bar, because at the very worst, you can't get it back up. You can bring it down, put it on your chest. You can go to one side, all the weight will spill off on one side. You can do the same thing on the other side. So if you're trying to train to failure, you're trying to train heavy, you're not sure of what you can get, then make sure you got a spotter or make sure the clips are off. But here we go. Here's our second set. It just went down to 10 pounds. It is a superset, of course. And here's our third set. You guys are wondering, can't you lift a lot more weight? Guys, yes. I already did incline dumbbell press, so my chest started to tore up. And like I always say, you don't have to lift hella heavy. If I would start off with this, I'd probably be lifting 2 plates for incline. But I didn't start off with that. So, sometimes starting off with another movement helps you not ego lift on the heaviest movement. That helps you, stabilize and lift smartly. Because a lot of times people will do the heaviest movement first, which is totally fine. That makes sense. A lot of times they will do the heaviest movement first and they start the ego lift. And then they give up form, they give up the eccentric, and they really won't, focus as much on, like I'm doing, the form and the eccentric because they want the ego lift and then lift hella weight. So that's just me. You don't have to always do that. That's just sometimes what I do. I like to do that. So, and here we go. Chest flies, pec deck, and my nipple popping out there, guys. I know you probably like that if you like nipples. Just kidding. I think some people are here for the looks, not just the gym content. So it's totally fine if you're here. Appreciate you regardless. But really getting that great stretch, opening up our chest, going back, trying to get that great stretch. There we go. Damn, I got a big ass, fat ass pimple on my forehead. I didn't even realize that. You guys should have said something to me. And he popped that motherfucker. Open it up. There we go. Great stretch. This is, I swear, pec deck, when you do a pec deck or a fly at the end of your workout, of your chest day, and when you're doing pecs, I swear it's ultimate. It's an ultimate burn, ultimate stretch, man. There we go. You guys can see supersetting it with some tricep push downs. My ultimate favorite tricep movement. We looking pretty thick. Man. I think I made the lighting a little bit too dark, but you can still see my striations in my shoulders a little bit. But as you guys know, I'm going up, letting that thing stretch me up. I probably should go up a little bit higher to really stretch out the triceps at the top. But it is all good. So we're getting a pretty good pump, pretty good stretch. And we start off a little bit heavier than usually do our triceps. So, you know what I'm saying, still feeling pretty good. This tricep pump is really nice. And here we go, right into our next set of chest flies. Open and then up that chest, taking our time back. Probably put my hands a little bit higher, but I swear to God, my chest is fucking burning. Guys, go all the way back. Stop stopping in the middle. Go all the way as further back as you possibly can if you really want to grow. I'm tired of seeing people load up this fucking weight and these motherfuckers go fucking, they don't go fucking in the middle. They go like a quarter of the way back and then try to put all their energy into, you know, doing the hugging portion right there instead of like taking their time and getting a great stretch at the bottom. That's what you're supposed to do to grow your chest. That's what a fly is supposed to be for your chest, not how much weight you can fucking hug, guys. Remember that. But look how long I'm taking. I had to cut that one short because my fucking chest is on fire, I'm not gonna lie. Here we go. Next set of our tricep push down. Boom. Slowly, just like that. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. About the 4th second negative. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Probably can go a little bit further. I can probably put the cable up a little bit higher, probably stretch me out a little bit more, but it's all good. Guys, like my tattoo. That's why they call me Pharaoh TV. It's because I'm tattooed. No, I'm just kidding. I got this tattoo when I was like 21, I believe. So I had this tattoo for about 4 years now. I want more tattoos, but I just haven't got time to get around to it. I haven't really got any concepts or any things I know for sure that I want. Probably get something for my son eventually. I do want to make that to a tire seat eventually, but we'll see. If you guys have any ideas for tattoos, comment below and let me know. Because I do want to be that tatted ass, buff ass dude at the gym. So, and this is kind of a weird angle, but you guys can see the stretch. And bam, striations. Look how thick my chest looks at the top when I actually do the hugging portion. Watch. Let's see. Look how thick that looks. Now you can't even see because my chin's away. But as you guys can see, I'm having a really good chest pump today. And struggling. But we're going to go close to failure. Look at my face. As you guys can see, this shit is challenging. This shit hurts. That's how it's supposed to look. If you're not training hard, then why are you training? Only people that make gains training, you know, softly are newbies. And that's mostly because, you know, newbie gains is a real thing. If you never really lift the weights and you lift the weights, it doesn't matter how hard you go, you're gonna start growing a little bit. But if you're in advance and, you know, moderate lifter, then you gotta start training a little bit harder. You gotta start training a little bit more strategically and, you know what I'm saying, do a little bit more to make those extra gains and a little bit more extra, you know, muscle gain. So remember that. Now, that's not an excuse for a newbie, you know, newbies not to train hard. You still can train hard. You don't want to train super duper hard because your body is not able to recover as fast as somebody like me or somebody that's been in the gym for a long time. But, you know, train as hard as you can. Train harder than last time, like Greg Doucette says. So push your limits, man. You know, push your limits. I always say push your limits and do the best you can and train within reason. You know, don't be no psychotic person that trains and is at the gym for 4 hours. And as you guys can see, I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier, but my motherfucking shirt's too long because I'm a fucking short king. So, you know, I tried to just fucking tie this bitch into a knot earlier. I'm not trying to look like a motherfucking Daisy Dukes motherfucking stripper or nothing like that. But, you know, short people problems, short king problems. And to go off that, we're going right into some Pithum squat. As you guys know, this is becoming one of my favorite exercises. Takes a lot of stress off your spine, and the spinal loading takes a lot of stress off your hips. You know, you can adjust your feet to hit more of your glutes, and you can adjust your feet to hit more of your quads. I'm using this more so for my quads. You know, getting that deep stretch going down, getting a great stretch of those quads. Taking our time. If I can sit down a little bit longer. But yeah, it's full body push, guys. I can't forget the quads, right? And also, we're gonna actually hit our calves because, you know, this is one thing I always skip on this day because it's just easy to skip because nobody really looks at your calves unless you're, you know, somebody that likes calves, you're attracted to calves. I guess if you look at that, then that's fine. But people ain't always looking at your calves, but this is something I usually skip. But, you know, you got enough time today to hit them. So going up and going slow, of course, trying to get that great stretch at the bottom. And then it is push day. We're trying to get some glute action too. As you guys know, I love this machine. Glute raises or whatever you want to say, glute machine. It has multiple fucking names for it, but you know, mechanics going down slow, getting a great stretch, going down slow, getting a great stretch. Look at that giant vein in my arm. Guys, I'm admiring myself because I've came a long way, guys. I started off at like 213 pounds. I'm floating around 190, 193-ish. So, you know, any win I get, any amount of definition or vascularity or muscle gain I get that I see, I'm always pointing that out because I'm just, you know, proud of myself and happy with the progress I've made in the last 3 months. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with being proud of what you've done, where you came, and, you know, the overall product that you've put out with your gains and, you know, your success in the gym. So I think you should celebrate that. Here we go, second set of our pendulum squat. As you guys see, I'm really taking my time. Going down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-second negative. Really trying to cook those quads, of course. 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit faster. And then calves again. I got an ass sweat, got swamp ass. I'm not gonna bore you with the fucking calf raises. You guys already know why I'm doing calf raises. And there we go, drop set again with our glute raises, taking our time. Great form. Trying to cook our cheeks. No diddy. And you guys already know about this too. I'm finna kind of wrap it up a little bit. You guys kind of know what's going on. For our next meal, we have some pizza, some peas, and a Coke. Why is there chickens right there? There are chickens in my neighbor's yard. So I took those chickens to the butcher shop and made them into a chicken sandwich with some fries. Delicious.
It's time to work now. Work. It's time to work out. Work.